So my last question for you is, now that we go, into a nonprofit situation, and what are you most excited for Young Legends moving forward?
I think that what I would most be excited for kids is just the opportunity. I mean, like we were talking about, we have a lot of the capabilities already in place, for kids to look at statistical, tracking over the last couple of years. But it's something that we wanted to be very accurate and very, realistic to be able to go back and see how well you did. And we would like it to be, continued over a long period of time, because I think the most exciting thing about game and play is the fact that, coaches that we've had years ago, they say, they come up to me and they say, oh, I wish I had this when I was a kid, or, we all kind of think that it would be really cool if I could go back and look at Cape Ann youth hockey to see my stats. The only thing I have is my grandmother's, newspaper clippings to go back and go through those, and even then, that's not a great picture to kind of give you an idea of how well you did. It's just like, oh, you scored a hat trick this day or something like that. So it's kind of fun to go back and look at how you did. And also we're looking to kind of start to incorporate coach statistics, because in the background I usually track who the coach is of the team, and the team wins, so we kind of have a historical link to the coach. But there's a lot of kids, you take pride at playing in the league, coaching the league, and then winning the league, and to kind of have a trail of all those analytics on the website was really exciting to have. So I think that would be the biggest thing that I'm excited for.
Cool. Well, thanks, Dan. And on top of that, what Danny's mentioned too is, like, we still have the previous champions from, all the way back when the league started in 2004. But unfortunately, we don't have, I would say up until about maybe 2011, we have everything online, or maybe even sooner than that. I can't remember. I have to go back and look to actually see. We could actually make a champions page to show. We could start filling in who actually was on those teams. But going all the way back to the beginning, the teams of Ben Chicola, Kyle Edmonds, Cody Toko, I'd have to go and dig out old paperwork to find out who was actually on those teams. So, but that's the exciting part of the technology pieces. We do have a ton of data stored on our database, and now we just want to make it more accessible to both our players and parents. So. Any last thoughts?
Well, I think with that said, I think the interesting part about that is we had an old system that did a very similar kind of game and play type of thing that we completely didn't advertise. That was written in, the whole site was written in another language, was hosted in another place, and it wasn't it wasn't like all the way down to the goal based. Like, this system tracks the goal and the time of the game that it happened, so it's a point in time, what team the player was on, and so we have goal-based analytics, which then all wrap it up into a single game. The old system was just the kid scored a goal, add a goal to that player for that year or whatever. So we have, as Kyle mentioned, actual statistics, but it's hard to migrate them into the new system. So we would have to have some type of, legacy system where you look at this many for this system, but then the old ones, all the way back, you could see how many goals the player had and in the years past. So that's kind of an exciting thing as well, to kind of explore that data, because it's kind of just somewhere.
It is somewhere.
Like the whole database is hosted somewhere. I think I migrated it to somewhere. So we can go pretty far back as well, which is pretty cool.
It is, absolutely. So.
And I think the one thing that we didn't touch on that is, because it's more up in the air, but the idea is we're always trying to work towards online payments, and now that's an exciting part of being a nonprofit, is you kind of get on, we want tracking all of our payments and things like that, and we've always wanted the ability for people to pay online, maybe even pay at the site, point of sale. Which can have its difficulties with us not being anywhere near a Wi-Fi network and things like that. But I think online would be something that wouldn't be that hard to put up a page for people to be able to pay, which makes it easier for us to track everything, and that makes everyone else easier to track and things like that. So
it does.
That's another.
That's right. I actually forgot to bring that up. So that's something that, again, this is Danny's area of expertise. a lot of times it's me just giving him a task list, and then he'll give me timelines on, yeah, we can do this, we need more time for this. So some of the stuff might not be implemented this year, but definitely down the road in the future, it's our goal. So, like I said, we want our website to be more interactive. We want people to go there and have a little fun with it too, for development purposes. Don't be afraid to, take a look at your child, see how they're doing, things like that. But as always, it's great having a brother who knows all this stuff, because we'd probably still not have a website if we didn't have him. So thank you, Dan. Appreciate that, and appreciate your time on. I know we both have busy schedules, so season's right around the corner. Feel free to sign up. You can sign up online. That's no problem at all. GameandPlay.com/Wild Street Hockey. Season's just around the corner now. We're about 2 months away. A lot of preparation is, so feel free to sign up if you know people, friends. Give them our name. Give us a call. We'll be happy to get them signed up. So thanks for the time.